Hello, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be your full moon, second half of the moon phase reading. So we're going to focus on the period between the full moon, June 17th, and the new moon coming after that. So we're going to focus on that time period of the waning moon. So starting with the full moon and ending at the beginning of the next cycle. So thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here, my name is Melissa and I do zodiac tarot readings, and we do new moon and full moon readings. So today we're going to focus on your full moon energy and what that's going to look like for you ending this lunar cycle. So let's get shuffling. I already started shuffling, did a little bit of focusing. So while I finish up shuffling, I'm going to go over my normal little spiel. This is a general reading. This may not apply to everyone. I usually connect with more than one person. So if something isn't for you, it's not meant for you. So just take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind for them. If the full reading just does not resonate, you might want to check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign, if you know what that is. If you're not familiar with that, I did make a video last Metaphysical Monday about explaining what your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs mean for you. And there's a couple links of places where you can get your chart done for free. So you might want to check that out if you're not familiar. Okay. I'm going to do a giveaway when I reach 1,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. Every Monday I do a video called Metaphysical Monday. So we talk about stuff like your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, or crystals, or meditation, or any of that stuff. So if you're interested in that, the link is in the description box below for that playlist. So, all right. I think I have one more shuffle. One more shuffle for Aries. Aries for the waning moon period. Okay. Oh, all right. So, what does Aries need to focus on for this period? We have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Okay, so there might be some love coming in. Maybe. Maybe there's just a gentleman ready waiting to sweep you off your feet, or gentleman. What's the counterpart to a gentleman? A lady, whatever. Not gender specific, but look at that expression. It's like, that's his expression, right? So, all right, so we might have some love to deal with. All right, what else do we have for Aries? What is Aries dealing with? The Page of Cups. Okay, definitely, you guys, definitely. Look at young love. Okay, so the page is either a person that is, we got a lot of people. So far, these are people, right? And yeah, so lots of water, the full moon, it just flows, right? Like, and even that wasn't even intentional. So, like, flowing with water and the moon, and it just feels so refreshing. I feel Aries is getting a refreshing kind of like buoyancy, again, with the water, not puns, they're not puns, but, with the water words and verbiage, I guess. Just lots of water going on for Aries. This full moon period, the second half of the cycle is, it's looking very flowy, and like you're going to get a little bit of a lift in the love department, right? All right, so what else do we have for Aries? What's going on for Aries? It's full moon. The Two of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. Y'all. Okay, so yeah, I might have to like snap a picture and then like insert it. I don't like editing. I feel like it's less genuine when it's all edited, especially for something that we're doing here. But we have two gentleman callers, if you will. We have the Page and the Knight. We have maybe somebody that's younger, and maybe somebody that's a little more experienced going on here. And then we get this, which I feel is going to be representing you. Like, which one? Right? She's going like this. Which one? That's the face she's making, right? I don't know which one to choose. Aries, what a terrible problem for you to have right now. All right, it looks okay. So enough with the comics, I guess, that I'm trying, I don't know. It seems like maybe you have a couple of options coming your way in the love department that you're kind of like not sure what to do. So, all right, so we know what's going on for Aries. Let's see what's coming up for Aries. Near future for Aries. Near future. End of the cycle. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. She's very down to earth. Not really stubborn necessarily, but it can be a little bit stubborn. So I feel like we have more Pentacles on the table. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. What else is coming up in the near future for Aries? Okay, we have the Page of Swords reversed. Okay. Page of Swords reversed. Okay, let's get one more before I piece that together. Near future for Aries. It's the Lovers. It's the Lovers. Is that two girls? I'm so happy that's two girls. I love it. It's the Lovers. I think it's two girls. Can't tell. Yeah, I think it is. Anyways, yay. Okay, Aries. Okay, so what I'm seeing coming up for you is you do kind of you rise up is what I'm hearing. You rise to the occasion. You're rising to the occasion, right? And then so I feel like maybe there's somebody that's kind of immature, I guess, in your life that you're it's reversed. I feel like you're tossing it out. Like, so whoever, okay, so I feel like if you're choosing between these two, that one's gone. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling like. I'm feeling like the less mature of the two that you're choosing between, or that you're kind of not sure about. I feel like the less mature of the two is out the door. I feel like you make a decision and you are divinely guided, is what I'm feeling from that part of the card right there. You are divinely guided to make this decision. So I feel like you rise to the occasion. Again, with rising, because didn't I say before you're going to get a lift in the emotional department? And then I get rise to the occasion here. I feel like you are going to rise to the occasion. You're going to make a decision. You're going to be fucking happy. You're going to love it, and you're going to be in love, and whatever this partnership. I definitely feel like this is romantic. To me, there's no question about that. But yeah, I think this looks really good for you. I'm so excited for you, Aries. Okay. I feel like that was really short because we got like straight to the point. Like, it was juicy to begin with, and we just like dove right in. But like we're super short right now, so I want to get some more cards for you. I just don't know what to ask. What should I ask for Aries? What is there anything else Aries needs to know? What does Aries need to focus on? Three of Wands. Okay. So don't get too wrapped up in this this like I'm so excited. I feel like you're gonna be so excited. You're gonna be like wrapped up in excitement over this new catch that you've got. Again, another fish water kind of pun. I don't feel like they're puns because like I'm not trying to be funny. I think no, but don't get wrapped up in all of that excitement. Like it's super exciting, and you're just gonna feel like overwhelmed with like affection or something, right? But make sure that you're still like, see how you can't see this person's face, they're looking away. Make sure that you're not turning your back on something else in order to get there, right? So yes, I feel like you're gonna kick someone to the curb, right? That one's gone. I feel like you make a very not like unanimous because you're only one person, but like a very, it's a hard no for this person, right? Like you are not being wishy-washy about it. Like You have been. Your current situation is showing that you're just kind of like, I don't know which one. But I feel like you make a decision. I kind of feel like it's the more mature of the two people that you're choosing between. But make sure that, like, yes, you're kicking that guy out, right? Like that guy, that girl, whatever, they're gone, right? You have made your decision. But this comes back to more I feel like wands are more self-focused. They're paying attention to your gut instincts, not necessarily intuition. That's more cups too, but more like what makes you feel excited, passionate, motivated. I feel like the wands are that. Don't turn your back on something that you feel really passionate about to kind of put all of your eggs in this new basket of love, right? Like don't turn your back on something that you love, right? Like you've been building something. You've been building something that you really care about, that really stokes your fire. Really, I don't know if that's an actual saying or not, but that's what popped in my head. So don't turn your back on that. All right. So just make sure I would encourage you to make sure you're being well-rounded in your life. Make sure that you're, like, be cognizant of what else you have going on in your life. Because if you focus too much, because, like, immediately I'm feeling like super joyous, super happy, new love in your life. Sorry. New love, new experience, like super exciting, new fresh shit, right? And immediately, like, I started getting giddy like a fucking schoolgirl. So make sure that when you're getting that way, let it be kind of a trigger for you to go, okay, I'm like super, super excited about this. Again, I get stoked came to mind again. Like, apparently the guides that are with me today are surfers or something. I don't know. You're like super stoked about this, right? But when you get to that point, let that kind of trigger in your brain, okay, but what else do I have to be super excited about? Because there's some other stuff out there that I can be grateful for, that I need to be working towards, right? You're working towards something, but don't turn your back on what you've already accomplished or are working towards accomplishing. So that's what I'm kind of feeling for you right here. But there's no Ace of Cups to, like, that's like the new love card. But I mean, with the Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Lovers, I don't think we need it. I really feel like this is a step in the right direction romantically for you. That this feels like, okay, full moon is about your manifestations. It's the peak of the cycle, right? It's where everything is brightest and fullest and, well, clearly, and very, very high energy, right? Like it's the peak of the cycle. So I feel like at the peak of the cycle, you're really coming to that decision that you've been trying to make. I really feel like for most of you, it's a romantic issue. Then yeah, like I don't even want to be like, well, it could be your career, it could be somebody at work, or I don't even feel that way. I feel like this is totally a romantic situation. So if you are in a relationship and you're thinking about changing things up in your relationship, you make a decision. If you are single, you find someone. If you are kind of playing the field, you pick one, right? I feel like that's what's going on for you at the peak. Like you worked on it the first half of the cycle, and now that the moon is full, you're like, bam, wish granted, right? Here's what you asked for. So I feel like you manifested some love in your life this moon cycle, and I feel like there's just a little bit of a but keep your eye on the prize. Don't let this shiny new object distract you from what you are already working on, because there is something else going on in your life that you've been working on, and you don't want to get carried away with this new shiny object and lose focus on what you are really passionate about. As far as that could be career, it could be something creatively that you like to do, something along those lines that you're already building. Like it's a coming together. It's growth and building. You're building something. So don't lose sight of that for this second half of the cycle. So from the full moon until the next new moon, which I believe is July 2nd, what you should really be focusing on is gratitude for the things that have manifested for you, because it looks like some cool shit has manifested for you. And also letting go of the things that didn't manifest. So if you set an intention at the new moon to manifest some shit, right? And this came true, you express extreme gratitude for that. And if it didn't come true, now is the period where we let go. Now is the period where, okay, I don't need to work on this anymore for right now. You can set a new intention when the new moon comes, July 2nd. But for now, we are focusing on gratitude for the things that have manifested in our life already, and letting go of the things that have not, preparing yourself for a new cycle, right? So I hope that this helped. Cracking my knuckles. I hope you can't hear that. Bad habit. But yes, I really, really loved your reading. I'm so excited for you, Aries. So thank you again so much for watching. If you have any feedback, please feel free to leave it in the comments. Don't forget the Metaphysical Monday playlist is in the box below. I hope you subscribe and hit that bell icon so you get notified when the next set of readings comes out for your new moon and what you should be working on at that point. So thank you again for watching, and as always, have a blessed day.